Hi, I'm Anna with Heartwood Art. Let's create a bill of materials in SketchUp. And while the free version doesn't include a way to create it automatically or support extensions to do it, there's a pretty easy way to manually do it. So let's dive in. This is my own workbench that I showed you how to model in this tutorial. And we're going to create a bill of materials from it. Now, because we have to create this bill of materials in the same project as our model, you may want to save your project as a new file first. To do that, in the top left, click the hamburger menu, and then click Save As. If you have a project folder, open that, and then maybe name it the same as your project, and put BOM after it. Then click Save Here. Now, if you just wait a moment, you'll see in the top left, it's changed to that new file, and you're working in it. Okay, we're going to use components for this, because while modeling this bench, we created components of every piece used, and you can see my video for how to create components. You can see your components by clicking over here in the right sidebar. Okay, first, let's give ourselves a really big space to lay out these components. So I'm going to click O for orbit, right click, click pan, and scoot way over here. And zoom out. Make sure I'm far enough over. Okay, let's bring out that 2x4 apron component. Hit spacebar for the selection tool, click once on it, move your mouse, and there it is. I'm going to place it near this green axis and click to drop it there. Now let's zoom in a little bit so we can see better. Now let's bring out a stretcher component. Click once on it, move your mouse, and click to drop it. Now, you can see that this stretcher is standing on end because that's the way we created it in the model. And it's perpendicular to the apron 2x4. It would be best to rotate this around so it's in the same orientation as a 2x4. And you can see my tutorial for how to do those rotations. I'm going to go through it really quickly here. Okay, let's move it over. Get the move tool with M and place it over here near the green axis. Now let's grab one of our 4x4 leg components. Hit spacebar for the selection tool, click on it to copy, and bring it out. You can see that this one has a half lap joint in it. That's because that's the way we had to create it in our model. And that may not be suitable for your bill of materials. So you may want to make a new one for it. And I'll do that later. So I'm going to hit Control Z for now. Okay, let's talk about copying the components. Because for this bench, I know that I needed 4 of these aprons and 6 of these stretchers. So you'll want to decide if you just want to show the one and add a note for how many are needed, or if you want to make copies of each one and show them all. If you do want to make the copies, then bring up the selection tool with spacebar, click on the one that you want to copy, hit Control C to copy it, hit Control V to paste, move your mouse, and there's your copy. And you can click to drop it anywhere. Okay, let's talk about alignment because I'm going to orbit around. And as you can see, some of these things are floating up in the air. So we need to fix that. There are ways to lock it to the blue axis, but there's no way to keep it from going below the 0 point on that axis. And you can make a guideline or make a new axis, and that's the one that I'm going to do. So let's orbit around so we can clearly see the green axis, and I'm going to zoom in here. Go down and click the more ellipsis, click axis, hover over your green axis, and double click. That creates a new axis origin point. Okay, let's select the one we want to move, click on that board, hit M to move it, click and drag the lower corner down to that origin point. Now here's the trick that I use for the other ones. Bring up the selection tool with spacebar, click on the next board, hit M to move it, and click on the same lower corner on it and drag it so it's exactly against the other board. Let's zoom in. Okay, and to give it some room, we're going to do this one a little differently with the move tool. Click once on that outside corner and just drag it along the red axis and click to drop it. Let's orbit up so you can see that. And zoom out. See, that looks pretty good. And then to move this one over, we can create a new axis. So I'm going to zoom in up here, go down and click Axis, hover over my green axis and double click. Zoom out, bring up the selection tool, click my apron board, bring up the move tool, grab this bottom corner, and place right there. Let's zoom out. Now I have plenty of room for labels and such, which we'll get to in a moment. Okay, let's talk about dimensions. If you want to show dimensions, then you only need to show them on one board, even if you show multiple boards. So let's add that quickly. I'm going to zoom in just a bit, and you can see my tutorial on how to add dimensions. I'm going to do it rather quickly here for us, then bring one out. You can also add additional text. So let's say I want to put some text up here to tell you what these are. In the left toolbar, click the more ellipsis, find text and click that. Then hover where you want it and click. I'm going to put 2x4 stretcher. Don't hit enter, it'll create a new line. Just click. Now, one thing you need to be aware of with this text is that it's not attached to the component like the dimension is. So if you orbit, you'll see this thing is just in space, right? So when you get everything laid out the way you want, you can move these if you need to. Bring up the selection tool, click on it. Bring up the move tool, hover over it, and you can move it in space anywhere you need it, and then click to drop it there. You can repeat these steps for each component in your model and move them around to have the layout that you want. Now, if you want an image of your material layout, see my tutorial for add materials, change background, and export images of SketchUp model to get an image without the axis and make a transparent or colored background. Okay, that's it. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for more helpful SketchUp tutorials.